Welcome to a bandana tutorial. This is a beginner-friendly tutorial, so even if this is the first time you're crocheting, you should be able to follow it. This is the pattern from Close Up. You can use any hook and any yarn for it. I use 2mm hook and quite a thin yarn. The recommended hook for the yarn was 1 to 3mm, so I went right in the middle of the recommendation. And that's it. Let's go into crocheting. If you have any questions or anything is not clear, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. And before we start, please hit the like button and follow or watch other vlogs of mine while crocheting. It helps me a lot to create more and more videos for you. So thank you so much, and let's get into it. First thing we need to do is put the yarn on the hook. Grab your yarn in both of the hands, put right hand over to the left and grab both of the yarns with your left finger. Now you created this hole, this loop. Grab the yarn through this loop. We're grabbing yarn through the loop. I'm letting go the top yarn from my left hand, the bottom one I'm still holding, and I'm tightening everything. And we created a loop like this. We need to put the hook into this big loop and we need to tighten everything like this. It's important that you have quite a long tail here, because at the end we need to sew all of the ends in, and it's very difficult to do so if it's really short. This is a bit excessive. It's enough if it's just like this much, but if you have it very short, it's just difficult to finish it nicely at the end. Now we need to hold our yarn. This is how I'm holding it, but at the beginning it doesn't really matter as long as you can crochet, and with time you will find your own way of holding the yarn. We will start with chaining 4. So to chain, you need to go around the hook with yarn. Now when you have it like kind of 2 loops, you need to take this yarn through the first loop like this. And this is called chaining. You just made your first chain. We need to do 3 more. Go around the hook, take the yarn with you and try to get out of the loop, and you did second one. Around the hook and take the yarn and the hook out of the loop, and one more last time around, and we are taking it through. Maybe don't lose it like me. And now we have 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to create a circle. So we will we need to put our hook into the first loop we created, into the first chain we created. It doesn't matter where you put it exactly. This is a very tiny hook and very thin yarn, so I will try to zoom as closely as possible to show you. I'm putting my hook into the first loop we created, like this. And now we are doing kind of one more chain, meaning we are taking the yarn one more time and going through both of the loops that we have on our hook. So now taking the yarn and go through both of the loops you have there, like this. And now you should have created a very tight little circle with the hole in the middle. We will work in this hole in the middle right here, so pay attention that you don't work by accident in one of the chains we created. Okay, if you already put your hook in the middle of the circle, you can now just grab your yarn and go through the loop you have. And now we will start chaining. We need to chain 4 again. So the same thing we did at the beginning. Take yarn, go through loop, take yarn, go through loop, take yarn, go through loop, and one last time, take yarn, go through loop. Now we will work in exactly the same space, so inside of this little circle, but we need to do double crochet. This is the stitch that we will be working with the entire time, so once you learn it, it will be over, to be honest. So go around the hook with your yarn. Now put your hook inside of the circle. Take the yarn there and go through the big circle with your yarn. Now when you got out, you should have 3 loops all together on your hook. Take yarn one more time, go through 2 only. You have 2 loops on your hook right now. Take yarn one more time and go through 2, so both of that are left, loops on your hook. And now we are doing exactly the same thing. Go around the hook, put the hook inside of your circle, take yarn there and take it out of the circle. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, take yarn, go through 2, take yarn, go through 2. This can be a bit confusing if you're doing it for the first time. It took me quite a long time to learn it and understand what is happening, to be honest. And it's okay if you need to repeat what I'm saying and the video, how I'm showing it. Take your time to understand it, and once you get it, it will go very fast. I will continue to show it. We need to do one more double crochet stitch. So we are going around the hook, put the hook inside of your circle, take yarn there and go out. You have 3 loops right now. Take yarn, go through 2, take yarn, go through 2. Now we need to chain 1. And now we need to do 3 more double crochet in exactly the same place. Like this. So here you should create little corner because you chained 1, you created like a bigger space in between, and then you crocheted 3 double crochet. Now we will chain 1 and we will crochet last double crochet in the first row, so double crochet in this loop. And now we completed our first row. You need to go around with your work like this. So now I will have it on the right side. If you are right-handed, you will have it on the left side. And we are doing second row of our scarf. So we'll start with chaining 4. Now we need to do double crochet between the 1 double crochet that you did at the end and the 3 double crochet that we did. So that's why we were chaining 1 and doing 1 double crochet at the end to create this space here. So right here we are crocheting 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Without chaining anything or anything like that, we will do 3 more double crochet, but this time we need to skip 3 double crochet from here and crochet in this bigger space that you did in the previous row. So in the place where we chained 1, we have 3 double crochet here, 3 double crochet here, and right in between right here we will crochet right now. So 1, 2, 3, I'm skipping, and here putting my hook, and I'm doing 3 double crochet. Now we are chaining 1, doing 3 double crochet in exactly the same space. And now we are skipping this 3 double crochet, and we are doing 3 double crochet at the end. So when we first started, we chained 4, and then we started doing double crochet. Between chains and the double crochet, there is a space here, and this is where we are crocheting right now. 3 double crochet. Okay, now we are chaining 1, and we are doing 1 more double crochet in exactly the same space. And just like that, we finish our second row. We now will be repeating this pattern. You basically know everything you have to right now. I will of course go around a couple more times with you, and then I will tell you how you can continue to get the desired measurements. I will just show you with the previous one. This is where we are right now. This is how much we have. We will always be chaining and adding more here at the top, and this way it creates this pattern that goes like this in lines with the middle right here. Okay, let's go and let's do third row. We're starting with chaining 4. Then we are crocheting 3 double crochet here between. Now we will do 3 double crochet right here in between the triple stitches. Now we are moving to the top of the scarf. So right here in between 3 of those and 3 of those, where we chained 1, we are putting our hook. Of course, go around and then put hook there. Take the yarn as always and continue doing your double crochet. Now chain 1, do 3 double crochet in exactly the same space. And now without chaining, we are doing 3 double crochet right here. And without chaining, we are doing 3 double crochet between the chains here and the 3 double crochet here. Now, as always, at the end of the row, we are chaining 1, and putting double crochet in the same space. And then we are starting the next one always the same way, which is chaining 4. Then we are putting double crochet right here between the last double crochet that we did and the triple. That's why we chained here 1 to create space. 3. Then 3 without chaining in the next space. And 3 without chaining into the next space. Now at the top you will do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in exactly the same space. Okay, I think at this point we can notice the pattern of how it is, how you crochet. You always start with chaining 4, and after you chain 4, you always put 3 double crochet into the same space. Then you continue crocheting 3 double crochet into the spaces that previous row created, so between these 3 double crochet from the previous row as well. You're not chaining anything in between this. Then at the top here you put 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. This is the place where you are chaining. You continue to do 3 double crochet on the side without chaining anything in between, and at the end you do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So here and here are 2 places where you need to chain anything. And then you are starting next row the same way we started here, so with chaining 4. And then you need to continue and continue until you have the size that you would like to have. And then I will show you how to do the little ribbing at the top that I have, and also how to add these so it's easier to use it, and for the scarf or bandana to stay on your head as well. I just did the last row of my scarf, and this is how it looks like, and then we will start the ribbing. First thing we will do is start chaining. I'm doing 47 chains at the beginning. I will do them from both sides, of course the same number. You should do a little bit and then try it on and decide how long would you like yours to be. But if you want to follow exactly my pattern, then continue to do 47 chains. After chaining 47, we'll cut the yarn. Remember to leave a bit of an end for yourself to make the sewing in the ends a bit easier, just like this. And then we are grabbing the yarn one more time, the same way you would do if you want to chain, but take it all with you and just tighten the knot. Now we need to do exactly the same thing from the other side, but because we don't have the yarn, we need to firstly attach it. So put the yarn on your hook exactly the same way we were doing at the beginning. Like this. We are grabbing our scarf from the other end, and here I did double crochet at the end. So in the top of the double crochet, I'm putting my hook in right here. Remember to not put it in this like big gap under it, but put it right inside of the chain. If you did put it, grab a yarn from there, go through the stitch and go through the loop that you had on your hook and tighten everything. And now continue to chain 47 as well. If you chain the right amount of stitches, now chain one more, and we will now work through all of the chain ones and whole scarf and chains from the other side with half double crochet, so with a different stitch that we were working with before. You need to go around your hook once, then put your hook into the second chain, one chain we're skipping and we're putting in hook into the second chain. Grab yarn there and go out of this chain. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Grab yarn and go through all 3. So not 2, the way we were doing with double crochet. We are going through all 3. And we will do exactly this thing all around. So go around, put your hook into the next chain, take yarn there, go out, take yarn one more time, go through all 3 loops. Go around your hook, put your hook into the next chain, take yarn there and go out of the chain, have 3 loops on your hook, take yarn, go through all 3. And continue all around. When you will do it here in the scarf, again, don't go under the chain, go right in the middle of it. So right now I'm doing it on the scarf part, so I will tell you where to put exactly a hook. The easiest thing it would be to put it right here, and then you can very quickly do it. But then you're creating noticeable gaps, and this part is right at the top of your head if you are wearing it on your head. So I think it is a very noticeable part of the piece. So what I would do is I would put it literally in the middle of this stitch here. It is a bit of a fight to put it every time right here, but this is the only way to do it, to be honest, and there is no like good technique to it. I'm just forcing my hook in between the stitch like this, here and here. Pay attention to not put too little or too many of them too. Every time we have here chains or double crochet, we need to put 2 of half double crochet as well. So for this, in this I need to put 2, in this I need to put 2, in this I need to put 2. I'll show you a couple more. How am I doing it exactly? Just like this. I put 2, so I'm moving on to the next one. Oh, like here as well. And here as well. Now you can do all the way till the end of the chains here, and I will show you next step. Now we will do the very last thing when it comes to crocheting. We will do one more row of half double crochet along everything you just crocheted as well. So we will start with chaining 1 and we'll continue with half double crochet. Now it will be easier because you just need to put your hook under the top 2 loops. So just like this, and we are continuing with exactly the same stitch. Be careful again that we are not putting it in between stitches because this will create a lot of gaps as well. We are putting it under the top 2 loops right here. And we are going all till the end as well, and then this will be it. We are finishing it off the same way we did when we were chaining, so we are just doing a slip stitch, cutting the yarn and tightening everything. When it comes to all of the ends, it's really important that you don't just cut them, because then it will unravel. And I learned that the hard way, so I hope you won't have to too. The best thing to do is get a very big needle. If your yarn is thin enough, it can just be a regular big needle. If it's a bit thicker, then you need to get a tapestry needle. And then we are trying to hide it inside of the of our piece. So I'm just going through all of the stitches like this and trying to hide it. And then when you hide quite a lot, you can cut the end, because if it's hidden and in many different places, it should not unravel. I will hide probably around like this much and cut off the rest. And then that's the end. Everything is done and your bandana is ready.